Somos Green is an educational non-profit organization that offers several resources and options for the life-changing effects of climate change. A non-profit organization that strives in helping the community move forward. We provide cost-effective solutions for the environment and the individual by using natural resources and guiding them towards valuable resources that are available but may not be in plain sight. Somos Green will teach you how to conserve energy, make your home more sustainable and affordable, as well as save hundreds of dollars. Somos Green will help you get to know your home better by educating you on the different sources of energy and the importance of conserving and producing your own energy. Somos Green works with private companies and organizations to enhance the way of living and protect the environment. Somos Green will lay out all of your money-saving options by evaluating lighting, insulation, heating, cooling systems, and the safety of your home systems. You will learn how much you are wasting and how much you can save. Somos Green services include no-cost home assessments, solar energy, roof restoration, electrical system upgrade, window restoration, and recycling. With a no-cost home assessment, we will evaluate and provide the following to help you save energy, money, and the planet. LED bulbs, CLF light bulbs, low-flow shower heads, faucet aerators, programmable thermostats, insulation, weatherization, air sealing, weather stripping, window restoration, power strips, and solar panels. Somos Green also shows their appreciation for referring someone. Somos Green has a referral program that pays $250. Saving energy is not only good for your home, it's also good for the planet. Call today, 978-609-0771, 978-609-0771. Somos Green. The future depends on what we do today. Porque cuidar el planeta es responsabilidad de todos. Somos Green Incorporado invita a su gran cena de gala pro recaudación de fondos el sábado 12 de mayo en el Fairways at Woburn Country Club. Estos fondos serán utilizados para donar 2 sistemas solares a 2 centros de ayuda y rehabilitación en la República Dominicana. Únase a nosotros a celebrar nuestro segundo aniversario y a la vez ser parte de algo extraordinario. Habrá reconocimientos, rifas, premios y entretenimiento, tales como el artista Félix Teorio, entre otros artistas. Vestimenta formal, boletos a la venta en nuestra página web www.somosgreen.org. Para más información, llamar a Zoraida al 978-609-0771. Somos Green, el futuro depende de hoy. Somos Green presents Mente Positiva, Cuerpo Sano. Analyzing topics that help us physically and mentally in our daily lives. With the most emphasis in family matters, achieving goals, making our dreams come true, developing personal leadership, and other topics of general interest. Now, please enjoy Mente Positiva, Cuerpo Sano. With your hosts, entrepreneur, businessman Julio Santos, and producer Zoraida Rosado. This program is sponsored by Somos Green.
Saliendo del hospital después de ver a mi mamá, luchando contra un cáncer que no se puede curar. Sin pasar a una familia al 32 años de edad.
Good afternoon and welcome to this edition, Mente Positiva, Cuerpo Sano, for Impacto 1490. Zoraida, how's it going? How are you?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone that's listening.
Beautiful Friday, Zoraida.
Yes, it's a very nice day. Finally, we have a warm day.
It's nice to be outside today, eh?
Yes, it is.
Definitely. Zoraida, this program is created with all the love in the world for everybody to enjoy and guide you to the nice place. Today actually is gonna be we're gonna have the same topic that we had last week in English. So for all of you that follow us via Facebook, YouTube, Instagrams, And what else, right then? And podcast soon, very
Correct.
soon, right?
Yes.
So,
And before we begin, this radio program is based on the First Amendment of the Constitution. We all
Which
have
are-
freedom of expression. Several things we say are sometimes without limits. This is just our point of view, and we do not expect you to agree 100% with everything we will say or suggest. Anything we share is for educational purposes and to guide you. You have the freedom to research it. So we hope you enjoy the show.
absolutely. So, are we connected on Facebook already?
Yes, we are.
Beautiful, beautiful. It's also is good to let them know that this program is. We strongly recommend this program to your children. You can actually let them listen to this program because
Yeah,
we
they are welcome to listen if they're in the area.
correct, right. Well, I will give you the honor to start the topic.
Well,
You want to start? You want to start with your gala first?
Um,
Because I know the gala is coming soon.
Yes, the gala is right there at our heels. It's on May 12th. And Soma Screen requests the pleasure of your company at our first Black Tie Charity Gala. Securing sponsors for this important fundraiser is especially important to our organization. As developing countries face daunting challenges each day, we want to bring a little light into their world and empower them to believe that there is hope. Soma Screen focuses on educating the community and providing valuable resources, especially in Spanish-speaking communities where resources and information are scarce. Your financial contribution helps to provide education and increase awareness worldwide. Please join Soma Screen's clients, utility leaders, energy professionals, and private organizations as we explore solutions for empowering customers, raising funds to donate two solar systems to treatment centers in developing countries, and prepare for an energy-changing future. Your support is a great vote of confidence in our mission. As a sponsor, you will receive recognition in our various promotions, social media, on our radio program, at the event, and after the event. So we hope you can join us for this grand celebration on May 12th and network as you're there.
Absolutely. So May 12th, we're gonna have a few performances there. So Felix de Olio, Acel Rivera, and Anthony Bernabé, they're gonna be performing in that night. So it's something definitely that nobody wants to miss it, right?
Yeah, it will be a very nice night.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And please note, tickets will not be sold at the door, so please go to our website or contact me for tickets.
I know it's
You can
a
contact me at 978-609-0771.
I know it's a bad habit that a lot of people has to get the tickets at the door.
I'm so sorry. Seating is limited, and we have a lot of corporate people that are attending. So please do go to the website.
What about to motivate those people that they love to eat? You know, what was the menu? What was the menu that we have there that we can actually enjoy?
Well, the menu is going to be sirloin and stuffed shrimp
Oh, my favorite.
with a
my favorite.
beautiful dessert.
My favorite shrimps and everything. It's gonna be also cocktail hours.
Yeah, there's going to be a cocktail hour from 7 to 8,
Mhm.
which they will enjoy with a saxophone player.
Oh wow, my goodness, very romantic night, you know, especially for those couples that they are actually passing for maybe a bad situation right now. There's no intimacy between them, so it's a good opportunity to get connected together at least for
To
one
go
night.
out, especially if you're working all the time. It'll be a nice, elegant night to get dressed up, very fancy, and go out and enjoy yourself.
It's a friend of mine that I gave her the date, the date, and she said, "Oh man, oh Julio, thank you, man. Finally something in my marriage here that I can take my husband. He finally is gonna take me somewhere that we can enjoy the night just for us."
Well, that's good. Nice motivation.
Yeah. And what about the sponsors? Well, I can see that in the poster that we have a lot of sponsors there.
Yeah, we have a few sponsors.
Perfect.
A few sponsors.
Thank you to
We
Marcos Devers.
Yeah, we hope to have a few more, but we do have some there.
Yeah, thank you for Marcos Devers. Thank you to Francis Concepcion so far. Tenari Starter Show with Brian De Peña is saying present here. Retesa, the company in DR.
Yeah,
also.
they will be doing the installations.
Mhm. And I can see that you are happy with Arcadia, the digital printing, Kevin.
Yes, a special thanks to Kevin at Arcadia Printing.
Mhm.
He did a fabulous job on my brochures. as well as my poster. He knew exactly what I wanted without actually knowing me very well.
Mhm.
And he's also doing my tickets, so I'm very pleased with him.
Oh, definitely. Also, my brother Edwin Solano, the bold man, the famous bold man Edwin Solano, with the Boss Revolution. And Lydia, you have Lydia's Marble. How do you call that?
Lydia's Marvelous Creations.
Oh wow, it's a very fancy name.
Yes, she's the one that's going to be decorating the country club, so it's going to look absolutely beautiful.
Also, you have Cito Premier, the Latin DJs in events. Cito.
Yes, a young
Cito.
entrepreneur.
And we cannot forget about Marvin Peralta, Marvin Production.
Yes, Marvin Production, he's the one that did the promotion that we're giving away and also showing on Facebook and other medias.
Definitely. American Food Basket is also cooperating with us. American Food Basket is part of this sponsor. And also Aris Zapata, alias La Papa.
Yes.
He loves it for himself, La Papa.
He's the realtor. If you need a realtor, call Aristophanes Zapata.
Well, he also is going to be, what is the title that you gave into him?
He's going to be the host.
The host.
Yeah, he's the host of the night.
And also thank you to Jasmine Allende also is going to support you.
Yes, she's part of our staff. She's public relations.
Public relations. Okay, so yeah. So thank you to all of you.
And you're really going to miss the most important person of the night.
You? No, you are here.
No.
Who?
Santo Acevedo.
Ah,
the
Santo
master of
Acevedo. He's
ceremony.
gonna kill me.
A special thanks to
He's gonna
Santo.
kill- he's
He
gonna kill
does
me.
all my commercials. He does a fabulous job. I love his voice.
Mhm.
He is the master of ceremony.
Only his voice, right?
Correct.
Okay, good. Very good. All right, so let's continue today. So what do you have, Sarita?
Well, I'm going to start with a question. Do you love what you do?
Yes, I do.
Have you heard, choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life?
Absolutely. Yeah, because you don't call it a job if you love what you do.
Yes.
Mhm.
Current research shows many people are disengaged, dissatisfied, and frustrated at work. Steve Jobs said, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. For those who still don't love their work, should they quit their current job and chase the dream of the job they would love? Or can people learn to find meaning and success in their current job? What do you think?
I think you actually no. Don't quit your job. Don't quit your job until you are 100% sure that you are secure in the goal, in the planet that you have, in the
So
dream
what
that
if
you
they
have.
hate? I hate what I do.
Well, you know,
You want me to keep going?
it's just that you have to see as a part time, like a work during the day, but in the night time, work in your vision, working things that you love.
Well, I suggest this. If you're at a job or you're doing something that you really dislike and you don't want to keep doing it, I would use it as a motivation
Yeah.
to actually do what you love.
How do you call
So
it?
you go-
Stepping stone.
Correct. Use it as a stepping stone. You also use it as a task to get you to where you're going.
Correct.
So what you need to have is a vision and you have to have a goal. So what you do is during the day, you're doing that task that's going to take you to where you're going. Because when you're done doing that during the day, when you go home at night, yes, you can have something to eat, you kiss your family, probably spend a half hour with them, but then go on to do what you love to do. Start creating that other place, that other job that you, well, not even a job, that other love of your life that you want to do for the rest of your life.
Absolutely, absolutely. I will say, the way it's a lot of people that they actually work in their job during the day, but in the night, so they work in the work. It's totally different between the job and the work. The work is something that you actually love. The job is something that you just do to get paid and to get you where you want to go. But you need to work in your work. It's totally different. It's like the birds. The birds, they work when they are flying. They're working. They're doing what they love to do. It's like the fish. When the fish is swimming, he's doing what he loves to do.
I do believe if you love doing something, it's far easier to do it and to do it with passion. Love and passion both give you better odds for success. Always do your best in whatever you do. Definitely.
Definitely.
And most of this starts with the mind. Ask yourself, why are you doing what you are currently doing? If you know why you do what you do, you're continually seeing small accomplishments. So that's important.
One of the things is a lot of people, they don't really ask those questions. Do I really happy? Do I love what I'm doing? If I don't like what I'm doing, if I don't love what I'm doing, why don't you just change it and do something else? You need to find exactly what do you really love.
Well, if you're in a situation that you can't change it at the moment,
Exactly.
because it's financial,
The situation.
then what you do, what I suggest, you do that financial, and then when you go home, you need to start with your ideas. You need to start creating that vision of what you really want to do.
Absolutely.
Little by little. It doesn't have to be all in one lump sum. It has to be, take little steps to get to where you're going, because you will get there. With little steps, you will get to that light.
I mean, everybody's talking. Every place I go, everybody's talking about happiness. Everybody's saying, how you can be happy, but nobody really described what is happening means. What is exactly what make you happy? Because what make you happy, it might not make me happy. So what exactly make you happy? You need to really find out what is make you happy and why. How do you describe happiness? Happiness for me is when I'm happy, when I'm in peace with myself. When I'm in peace with myself, I feel happy. Right?
Correct.
So it's that simple as that. No matter what situations you are, I know that life is very challenging. It's a lot of challenges in life.
So it's not that simple.
It's-
Do you wake up in the morning looking forward to your day?
yes.
That's a question everyone should ask themselves.
Say it again. I like that question. I love
Do
that
you
question.
wake up in the morning looking forward to your day? That's a very important question. What's the first thought that goes through your head when you wake up in the morning?
Do you think about all the situations that you're gonna have during the day, or you just thinking about solutions as soon as you wake up?
Well, it depends. It depends on a lot of things. In order to love waking up to your new day, you can do the following. Avoid watching the news
Oh,
the night
no news.
before or
Yep.
anything negative.
Yep.
Taking time to enjoy what you've accomplished is a critical component of also loving what you do. So don't look at it like you haven't accomplished anything. Taking time to do that. Also create a nice bedtime routine that includes relaxing and taking care of yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take time for yourself in the morning. I have realized that almost every moment of everyone's day is about someone else.
Yep.
We live lives at the mercy of someone else's needs, requirements, and responsibilities. And a lot of times people become miserable because they don't take time for themselves. They're always at someone's beck and call. So you need to make that a priority. Take time for yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you are not going to be good for someone else.
So, you talk a very good topic, subject over there. The best gift that everybody can give to themselves is taking
It's
time
time.
for themselves.
It's time.
Go on vacation by yourself.
It's nourishing yourself.
Yes, because if you are not good for yourself, you cannot be good for nobody else, for your family. That's the best gift that you can give it to your family.
Correct. Every day, you need to give yourself time before your day becomes about other people. Your day cannot become about other people the moment you open your eyes. It cannot happen. You are not going to accomplish being happy. You are not going to be in peace with yourself. And you're just going to be running around all the time. You're going emotionally and physically, you will become tired.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, this world is very challenging. To stay here in this world today is very challenging. So, but we actually, everything is about option. We have the option to be happy when we wake up or be miserable. You have a choice. You actually do have that
They
choice.
do have that choice, but it also depends. I always say, what went on before you went to bed? What unfinished business did you have the night before or the day before? When you wake up, what unfinished business did you leave behind? That's how people wake up. They wake up and they start remembering, okay, so I left this undone, or I need to tackle this today. And another good tip is to tackle one thing at a time.
Yep.
This will make your day go
prioritize.
so much smoother.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're not much of a morning person because the second you open your eyes to a new day, you're immediately overwhelmed by the anxieties
Mm-hmm.
that piggyback a hectic schedule.
Mm-hmm.
The key here is to put everything like in different compartments.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And do that with your thoughts. Make it tangible, and also make a realistic to-do list.
Mm-hmm.
And check off one thing at a time.
Yeah, and you have to prioritize, because I hear a lot of people saying, Julio, but I have so many things to do. They say, well, you gotta do what is really important to you first.
Yeah, they have to compartmentalize. When you compartmentalize, what you do is you make it into a list.
Yeah.
And you say, you know what, I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to stop until it's finished.
Mhm.
And then you go to the next thing. It just makes things much easier, especially when your desk or you're overwhelmed with so many tasks. Do one at a time.
One at a
Because
time.
it's funny, when you're doing one task, for some reason, that task is connected to something else, and you'll end up finishing two things at the same time. You don't realize it because you're so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But a lot of times that's what happens.
Yeah. It's when you came to this planet as any other creatures, any other species, for example, any animals, it's just one problem. For them, it's just one problem: survival. Surviving, yeah. But when you came as a human being, it's millions and millions of problems.
Or you're faced with a lot of things. You're
Mhm.
faced with a lot of challenges. You're faced with how people see you. You're faced with whatever is in the society.
Yeah.
Whatever society throws at you, that's what you're faced with.
Yeah, I don't like to use the word problem, because when you say that word, it means as a negative. I changed the word problem for just situation
Or a challenge.
or challenge. Yes, that's exactly what we have. It's challenge or situations. Everything that we have in life, that we cannot pay our Verizon bill. I'm sorry, GQ. That we cannot pay Verizon bill. That we cannot pay our rent. That we cannot have money to eat. Or any other situation that you might have. It's just that. It's just situation. That I don't have a money in my pocket right now. It's just a situation. But I can change that situation tomorrow. If I can plan an idea and put the action in idea, I can make it happen. Right?
Correct. Also, don't let the world change your smile. For most of us, the average day includes a mix of things we both look forward to and things we don't look forward to.
Yeah. I think that one of my thoughts is that you have two worlds. We live in two worlds. The world outside, the external, and the world inside. The world outside, we don't have control of that world.
No, but there's things that you can do to adjust the world outside in order to have peace in the world inside, internally. And I want to give you some ideas of how to change up how you start your day.
Mm-hmm.
First, don't turn on the computer or television. For some reason, people are obsessed. Human beings are obsessed to do that. Think about it. When you do that, you're not giving yourself time to wake up, take in the new day, realize that God has given you another day of life. Realize that you're actually breathing, walking, and doing things for yourself.
Yeah.
Those are the things you have to realize first before you touch any electronics
Yep.
or have contact with any human being.
Yep. Yep.
Next, listen to nice, uplifting music. Something that makes your soul sing.
That's exactly what I do. The first thing that I do is I touch the computer to put some music for you. Make sure that you can listen to very soft music in the morning.
And most importantly, meditate.
Yes.
When I say meditate, I'm not saying I want you to think about all your problems. I want you to do a summary of your past, of everything you've been through.
What happened 10 years ago?
Yes, literally empty out your mind and just sit there and just listen to nothing. Absolutely nothing. This can be done while you are in the bathroom. I do it all the time. It nourishes your body and mind.
Believe me, I know that one. I have to wait for the bath to use the bathroom for
Yes,
like an hour.
because I am meditating.
He's meditating.
That's my
the
private place. So he knows when the door is closed, you do not come in. If the door is open, that means I'm not meditating or nourishing my body. These 3 things I do faithfully every day, and even on most difficult days, because that's when you need it most. Because for some reason, we seem to have more difficult days than we do nice days. It's something we can't control. It's just, it is what it is. But you can control the decisions you make in your life. Because a lot of human beings say, oh, my life is so hard, things are so difficult. But what I want to ask them is, what did you do to create the situation that you're in?
And we had the power. We really had the power to create the situation.
I suggest that you really, when something is presented to you, or you come up with these crazy ideas, I would suggest that you think about it a little bit more. And if your partner or colleague or someone says to you, that is not a good idea, I suggest that you think about it and really think about the consequences of the pros and cons of you moving forward with that. Because a lot of times when we human beings make certain decisions, not only does it affect your life, it also affects the other person's life. Especially if the person lives with you, is your partner, your companion, it affects their life too. And if they're the type of person that lives on the straight and narrow, walks the fine line, does everything to make sure, because it's not also guaranteed, but to ensure that they have a day-to-day peaceful life, happy, loving what they do, try not to interrupt it, please, with the bad decisions.
Absolutely. I want to ask the same question that I've been asking for the last 2 weeks. And the question is, in the 24 hours that you have during the day, how many of those hours are you happy or miserable in those hours?
Everyone should be happy the 24 hours, every single day.
Please text us on Facebook or call us on 978-689-2900, 978-689-2900. You can give us your answer and how many of those hours, how many in those 24 hours are you happy or you just are miserable in those hours? Please let us know.
And in the meantime, I want to say that this program is brought to you by Somos Green. Somos Green is a nonprofit organization that educates and provides valuable resources to the community to save individuals and families hundreds of dollars for a better future. Our mission is to help families stay strong, stay together, and live a healthy, comfortable life. We offer not only valuable resources, but also valuable information to help each person reach their goal. There are different programs and many are free to the public. Our services are free and we focus on providing education that will help you improve your life. We are partnered with organizations and private companies that can provide you with valuable services that will make a difference in your daily living. So please, if you need any assistance with resources like lowering your energy consumption, you want to get to know better your home and know why your energy bills are so high, please call Somos Green. We will educate you, we will assist you, we will provide you with the resources. Our telephone number is 978-609-0771. 978-609-0771.
Or for more information, they can go through our website.
Yes,
right?
Our website, we have a new website and it is absolutely beautiful. It has a blog which has a lot of information, resources. It will keep you up to date on what's going on what's coming.
In a
what's in the
motivation
future.
page too.
Correct. We have a motivation page as well.
Mhm.
So,
It's good also to let them know that we focus in three topics here, three things here in Somos Green. Number one is how you can produce your own energy using renewable resources. How you can produce your own energy, that's number one. Number two, how you can reduce the electricity that you use inside your home, your energy that you use inside your home, how you can reduce that energy doing home assessments inside your house. And number three, the importance of recycling, right?
yes, please note the home assessments are wonderful because you purchase a home and you really don't get to know your home. You'll live in your home for 10, 20 years, but you actually do not become one with your home. And the home assessments are so valuable because they help you, the technicians help you become one with your home. So you get to know your home better. You know exactly where that the heat is escaping. You know how your boiler is doing, how old your roof is, if you need more insulation or if you don't have any at all. So these are the kind of things that are important in order to sustain a home and maintain it. And that way all that money is not going out the window and you can invest it back in your home.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Sarada, you wanna continue or you wanna come back?
Well, let's take a break for now.
Let's take a break
And then we'll come back, and since we're talking about what makes us happy, we should also be asking ourselves, are we doing what truly makes us happy? And then I will share some health points that will make your physical and emotional health very happy.
Absolutely, absolutely. And let's come back in a moment.
And now, sponsored by Somos Green, the recommended movie of the month. Recommended movie of the month.
Okay, Sarada, so we have the movie of the month. What do you think? Talking about happiness today. Let's recommend, I know that we recommend last week the Ron Clark history. But let's recommend again the movie of Will Smith,
Pursuit for Happiness.
The Pursuit of
The
Happiness.
Pursuit for Happiness. It's a very good movie.
It's
Very
a-
motivational.
It's a very motivational movie.
Yes.
So, how many times you watched that movie?
I think now I've watched it 4 times.
4 times. If you haven't watched that one, please watch it one more time. The Pursuit of Happiness by Will Smith. It was based on the true story.
Correct.
It was based on the true story. This gentleman actually he went through so many things with his son, and everything it was just a challenge for him. His wife left him, and didn't have food to eat.
Yes, because he was broke.
He was totally broke.
And it's kind of tough.
But one thing that he did is he attached himself to the principles, and he applied and he acted in those principles. At the end of the day, he found the light. He knew he's gonna get that light. He opened actually that door that bring you the happiness that he was looking for.
Because he used perseverance.
Perseverance, yes.
Perseverance is very important.
Mhm,
You have to have perseverance in order to survive in this world.
mhm, mhm. Do you think this life is a gift from the Creator, or you see life as a situation, as a problem, as a challenge?
It depends on who you ask.
Mhm.
It always depends on what human being you ask and what they're going through at the moment.
I will give you my perception and my thoughts about when I'm thinking about problem. What is a problem for me? A problem for me is, for example, we wake up this morning. If I don't see the earth spinning in the same speed that it is spinning right now, for me that's a problem. If I don't see the sun, if the sun didn't come up in the time that it's supposed to, we freeze. We can get freeze here in this earth.
So if the sun didn't rise in
rise,
the morning,
yep,
that's a problem.
that's
for
a
you.
problem for me. That's a real problem. If there's no water on this planet, if I go, so right, that we need to drink some water. And we know, that 70% of this planet is water. And then we cannot find water outside. That's a problem. The rest of what happens, I just see everything as a situation that we are. It's like the seasons. We have spring, summer, winter.
No, we don't have 4 seasons. We have winter, period. That's what we have, winter, period. That's all we have.
I know, but in general, right? We have summer, we have winter.
No, we have fall and winter.
Fall, winter.
That's it.
Yeah, but you prepare for those winters, right? That's what you do. You just get prepared.
Exactly, and that's why I suggest that people think before they act.
Absolutely.
People make good decisions, so that way, in the long run, it doesn't come back to bite you.
Yep, and it will come. It will come.
You should know from
I
experience.
know by experience that it will
Ooh,
come.
do you know by
I
experience?
know by experience, absolutely, yes. I actually, I recognize that we need to focus more in the consequences instead the action.
Or the thrill of the moment.
Yes.
Or the need in the moment.
Before you make a decision, this is not my advice to everyone who is
And
listening.
trust me, he knows.
Yes, please. Before you make a decision, you can actually just take your decision. Take your time. Take a day. Take a 2 days. Brainstorm.
Group with your partner.
Take a week before you make before you make the final decision.
Correct.
Because you need to study the consequences
Yes.
of the decision that you're gonna make.
Many human beings make decisions on the moment because they're either desperate, needy, or scared.
Mhm.
And you cannot make decisions on those 3 values.
Correct.
You cannot, because you will create certain situations that sometimes you can't even get out of.
Yeah.
And then those certain situations will affect your livelihood.
Mhm.
And if you affect your livelihood, you basically are affecting a major part of your body. Of your life.
Your life.
A major part of your life.
Mhm.
Because without your livelihood, you will not reach your goals. And the majority of human beings on this earth depend on their livelihood
Mhm.
to proceed, to prolong, and to build a future.
Mhm.
So your decisions can definitely affect your livelihood.
This is one of the things that I've been learning through life, is that you really need to focus more in the circumstances, in the consequence. In the consequence before you really make the decision.
Correct.
Don't let nobody push you to make a decision.
Pressure you to make that move.
No, you need to take your time, meditate, like I said, and actually ask somebody else who maybe had the knowledge in that area that you don't know yet,
Correct.
before you really make the decision.
Exactly.
Because you really need to work in the consequences, and that's exactly why we have the situation that we have today in the society.
Well, the thing is that whatever you create, whatever situation you create because of bad decisions, it also affects your health.
Mm-hmm.
Please note, anything that you do will affect your health.
Yep.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You need to try to avoid those emotional effects because it will definitely damage certain organs in your body.
Mm-hmm. Definitely yes. Definitely.
I will share some health points that will make your physical and emotional health a little happier. We will begin with 4 essential steps towards the path of personal freedom. First, be impeccable with your words. Say only what you mean. The word is the most powerful tool humans have.
Yep.
Don't take anything personally. Self-importance leads people to think they are the center of the universe, causing pain and injustice. Don't make assumptions.
No.
This helps to avoid frustration and blame. Get the clear picture. Communicate clearly and ask what is meant. And also, always do your best. This will ensure you avoid self-condemnation, even though one's best is always changing. You have to keep that in mind. So ask yourself, have you ever asked yourself why I am sick? Have you ever asked yourself, why am I sick?
I ask myself a lot of questions. I have 1,000 questions.
But
that I
that's
ask
the
myself.
main thing that's going on right now. Right now, people are getting sick more than ever before.
Yep.
Okay? And I'll let you in on a little secret, on one of the secrets. We get sick. Okay? We get sick because our lack of health is economically profitable for a lot of big companies and their shareholders. That's why we get sick.
Yeah.
This includes the food we eat, all of the polluting industries that fill our lives and bodies with harmful chemicals and toxins.
Oh my goodness.
The
yes.
industry that figured out long ago that there is a lot of money to be made in treating symptoms with drugs than educating their patients on prevention and natural medicines.
Yeah.
Of course. Have you noticed that the natural medicines, preventions, don't make a lot of money? But become sick and all of a sudden, boom,
Yeah.
jackpot.
That's one of my points. They don't focus in the prevention. They don't work in the preventions at all.
Keeping Americans sick is big business and very profitable. From birth, we have been bombarded with millions of commercials that turn us into happily paying consumers of the very things that make us sick.
I'm tired of those ones. I'm tired of those
Yeah.
ones, honestly. Everywhere I go, the YouTube, if I'm watching anything on the TV, whatever, it's all so many commercials trying to sell me something.
And the thing is that a lot of those things are harmful for us,
Yeah.
especially now that they're injecting the food with so many things because they can't produce it fast enough. Why? Because they're killing the habitat, they're killing the way things are being produced with all these toxins, these pollutants, all this garbage.
Look
They
at
don't
all
manage it.
Remember that we went a couple days ago to watch the presentation for the bees? How many bees are really dying today?
Yeah,
And we are
they're
not
becoming
thinking-
extinct, and it's funny because
We
you
depend
think, wow,
on
bees?
those bees.
Honeybees are really becoming, yes, and they're part of the chain.
Yeah.
They're part of the food chain, and people don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
They also don't understand that cutting down all these trees to make these beautiful mansions and these houses, really? Is that what you're going to eat? Is that how you're going to survive? Is that how you're going to produce oxygen? No, it's not.
One of the things is, I always say this, it probably is a lot of people tired of me saying the same thing. I think we as a human, we are not really identified with what is around us. We are not identified with this world.
We don't care.
Yes, we don't really identify, because if we identify ourselves with what is around us, we will protect.
Correct.
We will protect all these creatures, all those species. We protect them,
Yeah.
but we are not. We are taking everything for granted. We are not thinking like, what is? I didn't know actually how many the honey we need. We need the honey bees. They produce so many things for us.
Correct.
The honey, candles. It's
Well, you make the wax. Yeah, you use the wax.
wax and everything. It's so many things that we depends on the honey, from the bees. Sorry, we
Correct.
depends for the bees for all the things that all those
Yeah.
products that natural that we use every single day.
But the only way for us to become and stay healthy for the remaining days of our lives is to train ourselves to see through all of the commercial deception and brainwashing and learn how to be healthy. That's what we need to do. We need to find ways. Take control of your life. Do not be a follower and do exactly what these commercials and what the environment wants you to do.
Yeah, everything that I see around is really a paradox. The way people projecting things. For example, look at what happened in places like New Hampshire. They want us to be free, live free or die. But when they say when when we have, for example, programs in Massachusetts, they want to take advantage of those programs here. And I said, well, you said that you want to live free or die.
But they want to live there, yes.
So it
It's
doesn't,
called,
it doesn't
double,
make sense.
it's called double dipping, playing both sides of the fence.
It's like when you, it's so many advertisements that you see, smoke can kill you, but please buy it. It doesn't make sense. If you said that I can get killed smoking cigarettes, why you want to sell it to me?
Correct, yeah. But that's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do. In the following weeks, I will share with you some valuable information on how to stay physically healthy and know what your body truly needs to live a long and happy life. Because that is important.
Very.
Right now, we can't just consume everything that's given to us and believe that what the ingredients say is exactly what's in the product.
Yeah.
We can't be doing that.
Definitely, yes, definitely. Yes. Please let us know what your thoughts about the topics that we're talking about. Other world that I actually connected with the happiness is the word success. 7.4 billion people that we have today in this planet, they all looking for happiness. Everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to be successful. So
And they attend all these seminars to try to find, they pay all this money to try to find that happiness. And sincerely, it's not there. It's within you.
It's within you.
It's within you. It's how you do things.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Absolutely, absolutely. If your happiness, I always say that, if your happiness depends on what is around you, you're never gonna be happy. Because there's no way nobody's gonna be 100% the way you want it.
Well, happiness is not external.
It's not external.
Happiness is internal.
Sometimes, Araida, let me put you as an example.
But also, the person can avoid certain situations. So that way, there isn't any conflict or turbulence or storms within that area, within that relationship.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let me put you an example. You don't do 100% the way I want you to do.
Of course
And
not.
you don't, and I don't do 100% the way you want me to do.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
It's sad. It's sad.
Imagine that I do 100% or you do 100% the way I want you to do.
No. Let's say it this way. If you did 100% of what I wanted you to do, you would be more successful than you are now, and we would not be in the situation that we are right now.
Okay. But the thing is, it's okay. That's life. Life, don't expect nobody to do 100% the way you want them to do. Not even your dog. Your dog is not gonna do 100% the way you want it to do. If you take your dog to the park and you say, please,
Mo does.
please do whatever you want to do it here. I don't want to go forward here. Please do it here. And he's gonna say, no, I don't want to do it here. I want to walk a little bit more. Because nobody can do 100% things the way you want them to do. It's no. If you have 51% of the control of that person or that situation, you have control. But you are lucky if you have 51%. Honestly, you are very lucky.
You're blessed if you have 70%. Yeah. And if you have 90, you have literally a mannequin.
Yep. You have a mannequin.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so right. So I connect success with happiness because for me, success is happy. People relate success, to getting, having a home, having a car, having an empire, getting a lot of money, everything. But
Having the American dream,
Yeah,
which
having
does
the
not
American-
exist.
yeah, but it doesn't give you the happiness that you really want. So you are not successful.
Through and through, no, it doesn't.
No.
Because you will need something else. Trust me, you will need something else. The human is like that.
Mm-hmm.
The human is never satisfied.
Never satisfied.
If the human does not get to know himself or herself and is internally connected, seriously connected, you cannot tell me that if I present you with something that's going to satisfy you. You're going to want something else.
All the time.
And that something is going to turn into something else, and so on.
Absolutely. It's like, for example, driving a Toyota for me, because I'm the one who give you the value to the car. Driving a Toyota, it has to be the same thing for me. I have to be happy than driving a Lexus or Mercedes. It has to be the same thing. We love Lexus, for sure. We love Lexus, we love good cars. But it has to be the same thing because we actually the one who give the values to the car. But today, 90% of the people that I know, they actually get the value, depends on the car that they're driving.
Well, they want to value themselves.
Yeah.
They want to add value to themselves by getting that.
Or the
Doesn't
clothes,
make sense,
the clothes that they're wearing,
Correct. Yes.
right? Your happiness cannot depend on what is around you.
Yeah,
It's
do not
within
base
you.
your happiness, if you truly want to be fulfilled and accomplish that happiness, do not base your happiness on objects, on your surroundings,
Mhm.
on another person,
Mhm.
on anything that's not anything tangible, because you are definitely going to be disappointed.
You definitely.
You will be disappointed. Either that object is not going to function the way you want it to,
Mhm, mhm.
or that human being is not going to be everything that you believe that human being should be. So
Actually.
that's why I always recommend people to get to know themselves, know how to become single and love the singleness.
Oh boy.
Because once you do that, no matter what that person does, it will not affect you 100%. Yes, it is going to upset you, because if you're in a relationship with that person is going to disrupt your world. And that's the thing with me. When my world is disrupted, it's not that I am unhappy. I am unhappy with the situation and with the person. And you have to come to terms, and the other person needs to understand that when you disrupt a person that's used to being independent, used to doing their own thing, can literally move forward with or without you, and you disrupt that world, then that person starts to think, okay, something has to give. And when you repeat and you repeat and you repeat the same situation, and you're really not being guided because you don't listen to your partner or you don't listen to whoever's trying to guide you, then what you're doing is you're emotionally making that person exhausted. And one day that person's going to give you the pink slip, or that person's going to say, you know what, I have to throw in the towel because this is all I can do.
Yeah.
I can't give you any more because you are not coming, you're not meeting me halfway.
Mhm, mhm.
You're making me go towards you, and then you make this whole chaos.
Mhm.
And then I have to clean it up, and then we have to start all over.
Mhm, mhm.
So people need to be conscious of the other person that's with them, that's working with them, or collaborating with them, or they're on a team. You need to be conscious of the other person and their efforts, and do not take it for granted.
Absolutely, absolutely. And one last thing for me is it's a lot of people that they confuse who they are with the situation that they are in. Don't confuse. That's a big mistake that a lot of people I hear a lot of people doing the same mistake, confusing who they are with the situation that they are in. The situation that you are in, it doesn't mean that you are the person.
Well,
Right.
what you're trying to say is the situation that they're in does not identify them.
Yes, it do not identify you, because that's not who you
You are not
are.
the situation. is
You
what
are
you're
not the
saying.
situation. If you are broke, for example, that you don't have money, it doesn't mean that you are a broker person. It's just the situation that is that you don't have money in that moment.
Right. It could mean that you don't have money in that moment, or it also could mean this, that you do not manage your money well,
Mm-hmm.
that you like to spend your money on things that are really not important.
It's
There's many
just
reasons. It's just not that the person in this situation, or the person doesn't want to work.
yeah. But it's just, I will say, don't confuse one thing to another. If you're in the situation, it's okay. It's okay. acknowledge the situation, acknowledge that you are having a situation right now, acknowledge, and move on. Move on to that situation. Let's
Is it
find
okay to be in
solution.
that situation for years?
No, no.
Okay.
You gotta.
I want you to make sure that our listeners understand you. That no, it's not okay, because there'll be people that will say, "Oh, so it is okay not to work, to be broke, and
No,
no. take advantage of other people."
It's not what I mean. No, no, of course not.
So make sure you're clear
Yes,
in what you mean.
I'm clear. Yes, it's obviously.
When you come across that path, that something happens, that you end up broke
Mhm,
or with no funds,
mhm.
then at that moment is what you're saying.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Don't make it
Absolutely,
what you are.
definitely. I will give everybody take this quote from Art Williams. This is one of my favorite quotes from Art Williams. Art Williams says, "All you can do is all you can do. And all you can do is enough. But make sure you do all you can do."
Well, thank you very much. Our time is up. We hope you enjoyed the show. We hope you got something out of everything we said. And if you can use any of it, of course, you are welcome to. I hope everyone has a fabulous weekend. And thank you so much for having us in your homes, and at work, and in your car, and anywhere else that you're at, listening.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and see you next time.
Ciao.
Darling, I can't explain. Where did we lose our world? Girl, it's driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. So if you come back to me, I'll guarantee that I'll never let you go. Can we go back to the days of love, baby? Can you tell me how perfect is the love just goes completely wrong? Can somebody tell me how things don't be the way they used to be? Oh God, give me a reason. I'm down on bending knee. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We don't even talk anymore. We don't even know what we argue about. Don't ever say I love you no more. No, saying how we feel is no longer allowed. Some people will work things out, and some just don't know how to change. Let's not wait till the war. No, I thought life was so enough when you went away. Time hold me all the way. We'll sit in my room because I didn't wanna have to go out and see you walking by. Well, looking up, bring right down and cry. Now you see that you made a big mistake. Never meant to take your love away, but you can save your tired apologies, 'cause it may seem hard to believe, but I'm doing just fine. Getting along very well, very well. In my life, I'm doing just fine. Made me stronger, no longer ooh, yeah. When I can't sit back tonight without holding you tight, girl, this time I try. I just break down and cry. Pain in my head, oh, I'd rather be dead. Spinning in around and around. Oh, yeah. To the end of the road. End of the road. Still I can't. End of the road. And I know I can't let go, baby. It's unnatural. You belong. Baby, just don't let me down. To you, all we got. To the end of the road. End of the road, baby. Let it go. Let it go. It's unnatural. Unnatural. Oh, relax. Let's go slow. I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm just gonna concentrate on you.